Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Brought to you today by the guys from U to B. Love these t-shirts that they do. I'm rocking this sort of it's kind of Public Enemy design one that they've got. All the links are in the description if you want to get hold of any of those t-shirts. But thanks to those guys. Time to get into the transfers. I told you the other day, this is turning into the new Benzema, didn't I? After summer, it's Gabriel. Yes. Is he going to sign for Arsenal? I gave you news yesterday that he was all set to fly in for a medical at Arsenal. There's still a lot of reports. I mean, there's so many conflicting reports around today. But there's still reports of that he's coming for his medical or he's having his medical. There's a lot of reports that it could be announced within the next 48 hours that he is an Arsenal player. However, yesterday, a real spanner thrown into the works. First of all, the news came from Gianluca Damasio, who said that Manchester United are trying to hijack the deal. We do know, of course, that Manchester United were one of the first clubs to show interest in Gabriel. It sort of started off, first of all, with Everton. They were the first club that were in for him, and he had a medical. It was reported at Everton, but then he decided not to go to Everton. He really cooled on that. Then Manchester United were the next club that were really interested in signing Gabriel. And the talk was that he was going to be going to Manchester United. Then Napoli were the club that came in really strongly. It looked like he was going to Napoli. Now Arsenal. And now, as I said, it's been reported that Manchester United are back in for him and that he's having second thoughts and he's thinking, who shall I go for? As a matter of fact, a lot of the reports are saying that he's asked for more time so that he can make his mind up where he decides to go. There's also talk today that PSG and Manchester City are also interested in him and are monitoring the situation as well. So could any of those clubs hijack the deal? PSG, Man City, or Manchester United? As I said, Man United are the ones that are really being reported as the team that might hijack the deal. I mean, it would be a huge blow to Arsenal if this doesn't get done, because over the last few days, they've been so heavily linked. It would be a great signing for Arsenal. He is looked upon as one of the best young centre-backs around in European football right now. It would be a massive coup for Arsenal if they're able to pull it off. But can they pull it off? This is a big test for Edu, since taking over from Sanelli. It was Sanelli who'd done a lot of the negotiating on this deal. But where is he going to end up? The president of Lille was even asked about it yesterday. And he said, listen, he's off, he's going. We advised him where to go, he even said, but he wouldn't reveal where that was. But he was talking at the time about Napoli or or Arsenal. But where is he going to end up? That is going to be the thing to watch. And also, are these claims actually true? That Man United or City or PSG are trying to hijack the deal, or is this just typical agent talk? This is a big tactic that is used by a lot of agents, and especially when they're trying to hurry up a deal, they're trying to get a deal done. So, something's been negotiated and it's looking good, but the club are kind of dragging their heels a bit, maybe looking at a couple other targets in the meantime, considering it. A lot of times, and I've spoken to agents about this and they've confirmed this to me, that this is a tactic that they use a lot. They'll feed a couple of little stories out there to people in the press or in the media, especially guys that can be quite reliable as sources, saying that, Man United are here. They're trying to get the deal done. Blah, 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 are trying to come in. That then sends the fans into a frenzy, gets the club nervous, and then prompts them to move quickly and get the deal done. So there could be a lot of brinkmanship going on here. We really don't know at this stage. We're going to have to just wait and see how it pans out. Gabriel reportedly saying that he wants a little time, as I said, to think about it. And in the next 48 hours, it'll be all revealed. Let's wait and see. but certainly be a good signing for Arsenal if they can get this one done. What about Aubameyang? Could this one be announced imminently? We all know, this is the one, the real big one, the one that we all want to see get done. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang signing a new contract. 1 year left, remember, signing a new contract at Arsenal. All the rumours have been pointing towards the fact that it will get done. Now, were there major hints dropped on this yesterday related to our very own Troops? Troops was on an Instagram live. I was watching it last night. It's brilliant with Aubameyang and his brother Willie. You can see there. Brilliant it was. They actually invited him on. They got Troops on to the Instagram live. And they were talking to Troops. Didn't really talk transfers, but we're talking lots of things about Arsenal. It was really fascinating that Aubameyang was saying to Troops, you know what? I love the fact that, you criticize me as well. He goes, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with getting criticized, and I'm cool with getting obviously cool with getting bigged up. And he was talking about, it's going to be great when they start playing again. It'd be good to see fans back in and stuff like that. That's not the talk of somebody who sounds like he's about to leave. He was talking about how London is red and stuff like that with Troops. As I said, not the talk of somebody who's on their way out of the club. And then right at the end of the whole chat on Instagram Live, his brother Willie said, and these are his quotes, "Guys, have a good night, enjoy, and hopefully great news for everybody." Now, of course, we have to temper it sometimes and just make sure that it's not been something that's sort of been lost slightly in translation. But certainly it's looking all positive. A player that is looking to leave is not going to be doing an Instagram live with Troops. So I think it's all pointing very, very positive at the moment. And I fully expect, a new deal to be signed with Aubameyang. And that is absolutely brilliant news, because we know that this guy, he's the guy that we got to build a team around. He is the future of Arsenal Football Club, even at 31 years old. He's the guy, he's a captain, he's a great player, great character, loves the fans. And for me, getting that deal done is absolutely, absolutely the most important thing this summer. Congratulations going out to Sokratis, by the way. Him and his wife had a baby girl yesterday. Congratulations to them. He posted it on his Twitter. It was really nice to see that. He is still, though, subject to transfer news. That kid could be growing up in another country, namely Italy. Lots of talk going around again today that Napoli are in negotiations with Arsenal over the transfer of Sokratis. As I said, we all know Sokratis not really featured a lot under Mikel Arteta, and it does look like he's on his way out. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, this going around again today, that Tottenham are very, I don't even like to hear the sound of this. Tottenham want to sign him. What the situation with is Ainsley, we really don't know at the moment. We know that the club want to cash in on him. But does the fact that Raul Sanelli has now left, does that change things? I mean, some of the reports is that now it could mean that he could stay on at Arsenal, because we know that Mikel Arteta really does like him. He's been at the club since he was 6 years old. We don't want to see him ending up at Tottenham. Tottenham apparently willing to pay about £20 million for him, see him as a replacement for Serge Aurier, or an improvement on Serge Aurier. Certainly, I think so. Definitely would be. But come on, Ainsley. I don't want to say. I mean, what do you do if you're a player in these situations, right? He's been at the club since he was 6 years old, but he's a professional as well. And he wants to play football. He wants to stay at Arsenal. But if Arsenal don't fancy him, and a club like Tottenham come in for you, how can you can't just turn around and just say, "I'll forget that." It's really difficult one, because we as fans would just say, no, absolutely no chance. But I think that'd be a difficult decision for him to make. Certainly, I wouldn't want to see him going to Tottenham. I think Arsenal should be keeping Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I really do see so much of an improved player, and I see a guy with a role to play under Mikel Arteta, a very important role to play, and I hope that we can do some sort of deal to keep him on at the club. Houssem Aouar, please somebody tell me how to pronounce it correctly. But he, again, has been linked with Arsenal. Of course, the excellent midfielder, plays for Lyon. Really, really good player. Did really well in the Champions League. Obviously, now that the Champions League is over for Lyon, lots of talk about where he's going to end up. There's a lot of clubs looking at him. There are reports that Arsenal made a bid for him. That's according to L'Equipe. Arsenal made a bid for him, but they haven't heard anything back yet from Lyon. They're waiting for a response from Lyon about where, you know, what's his future, where's he going. But the bid was made by Arsenal. A lot of talk is that included in that bid was the offer of Matteo Guendouzi going the other way, which apparently Lyon are not really interested in. Lyon just want the money. They know they're going to lose this player. There's so many clubs after him. They're willing to cash in on him. They've got a great academy. They've probably got about another 3-4 kids coming through that can replace him. Said to want about £50 million for him. That is a lot of money for Aouar. I don't think they'll get that for him, but they said to want that for him. I don't think Arsenal are going to pay anywhere near that either. But Arsenal are interested, and they are waiting to hear what Lyon has to say on it. And Arsenal linked today with this guy from Juventus. It's Federico Bernardeschi. He's 26-year-old attacking midfielder, can also play out wide as well. Now, he's only bought about 3 years ago. Juventus bought him for £36 million from Fiorentina. Came in with a lot of fanfare, you know, as the next big thing. He's just been a bit of a fringe player, especially under Sarri. You know, now they've got new manager Pirlo, but they're said to be willing to sell him. Fiorentina wanting him back, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's been linked with a host of clubs and has been linked with Arsenal. Now, why we're being linked with more attacking midfielders, stroke wingers? Well, not even, you know, we need an attacking midfielder, but he's more of a winger when I've seen him play. And we got enough. I don't need no more wingers, man. We got enough wingers right now, right? And we just brought in Willian. I just think that one's a non-starter. But we are being linked with him today. So those are the rumours today. But the big one, of course, is Gabriel. Where is he going to end up? Are these rumours true about Manchester United trying to gazump the deal, trying to hijack it, City, PSG? Or is it just the agents trying to hurry up Arsenal to get the deal done? As I said, it will be great to see this done by Arsenal. We need that centre-back position sorting. And it would just be positive to see Arsenal making moves to get, you know, the defence sorted out. We know it's the big problem. Get that sorted out and then try and move on and get Partey sorted out. And, of course, get Aubameyang sorted out. And we could be having a good summer. Thanks for watching the show. I will be back tomorrow.
Robbie here from AFTV. We just got to say a big thank you to everybody who follows us across our various channels. Over 1 million followers on YouTube. Don't forget, you can now also catch us on Reddit. We're on Reddit, so get involved with us on Reddit and also on TikTok. Keep it AFTV, baby, right here.